Well, good day, viewers, good day, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And as you can kind of see there, maybe, I got the two Ford tractors outside, and I'm trying to do a little cleanup in here to have a little room to work on something. My main goal today is I'm going to try and get that deck that was on Kablooey there onto the bench where I had the case deck and the case snowthrower. So I'll bring you along for that, and you can see what I got to do to get this onto this table. But first we're going to do the weather, and then we're going to go outside. That I don't want to do, but I'm going to. And I'll just show you a little bit of the differences between a Ford snowblower and a Ford snowthrower. All right, I'll get back to you in a second here. And, of course, I forgot, but I do have my poppy on today. So, at the moment, it's 5 degrees and kind of sunny out. And that is 42 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's kind of bare. Northwest wind at 11 miles an hour, so the wind isn't too bad. And our forecast for today, 6 degrees and sunny, I guess. So we're almost at that point. Tomorrow's 11 and showers. Wednesday's looking pretty good, 17 and sun and cloud. Thursday's not too bad. It's similar to today. And then we're into the rain. Rain Friday, and snow and rain on Saturday. 5 and 3 degrees. 3 degrees on Sunday. Sun and cloud. So we'll go outside here. Like I say, I don't want to, but I will. I'm doing all this for you viewers. See, I'm going out of my hibernation way to do this for you viewers. Anyway, there's the difference, as I had said in one video a while ago about why I like the snowthrower better, in a way. So I've kind of got them lined up so that they're straight across from each other. So the snowthrower has less things on it, so right off the bat it's got less weight. There's not as much here in this area. There's less chain, there's less cogs, and on the snow thrower you don't have the impeller box, I guess you'd call it, and you don't have the impeller, and a little different here on the hookup too, right there as compared to that one. So there's probably, I wouldn't doubt there'd be about 50 pounds in the difference between that snow blower and the snow thrower. And the other thing is, so that makes it easier on the steering system, being a lighter snow removal item. But the other thing that makes the difference is, as you can see, the snow thrower doesn't stick out as far as the snow blower does. So you get that extra, it's about 6 inches in the difference there, so you have that extra distance out with the extra weight of the blower. It makes quite a difference on the front end of the tractor. So anyway, which is better, a blower or a thrower? Well, I always used to think the thrower was better, but I've kind of gotten to like the throwers better. Now my reasoning is this thrower will throw just as far as that blower will. And what I find with the blowers is you've always got spillage coming out the sides. You don't have spillage coming out the sides on a snow thrower. And the other thing is, right in the center there, in that spot right there, when you stop with a snow blower, you always have a little pile of snow right there. You don't have that with a snow thrower. So those are some of the reasons why I kind of like the throwers better than I do the snow blowers. But if you look at any of the commercial people that do driveways and stuff, they all use snow blowers, so they're obviously a good thing. But you would rarely ever see a snow thrower on a commercial tractor that's doing driveways. It's not too often that happens. So anyway, a little bit of the differences. Now the other thing with this blower, I believe it came off an Oliver tractor, which is made by Jacobson, and Olivers weren't made that often. They were early 70s, I think they made them, but that has the Oliver colors. And that's the way it came from the factory, because I know I've had a few things off of it, and there's green paint underneath, so it's not like it was painted green. You know, it wasn't an orange thrower or a blue thrower and then painted green. It was green right from the factory, from what I can see anyway. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the serial number, model number and serial number. It's kind of hard to see the stamped one. Anyway, anybody has any thoughts on that, let me know. If that's no Oliver, I kind of think it is, but anyway. So I got to do some lubing. I got to go get a belt for it today too, or tomorrow. I think I have figured out the length I need. And that's the other thing I was going to show you. I'll do that another time. Anyway, I think I mentioned about changing the engine mounts, and I think that's why I think the engine is sitting up a little higher than it would normally sit, and that's the difference in the length of belt. So the Ford tractor out there with the cab on it, Dave's favorite tractor, it takes a 37 or a 38 inch belt, I believe. More than likely a 37. But anyway, we had a 38 on the kablooey the other day, and it was way too tight. So I think a 39 will fix that. Anyway, that's what I'm going to try and get today or tomorrow at Princess Auto. And I got to go get some POR 15. And I'll do a little update on that stuff too. I guess I found out some information on that, so it's not hard to find. You can look that up on the internet, no different than myself. All right, let's see if I can get that up on there, because I want to scrape the grass out of it. And it would be easier to do that up there. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I haven't tried it, so I'm hoping I can pick it up and just kind of swing it around. There we go. So now I can straighten, put everything out the end here and sweep you up. So I just want to show you another thing that normally happens to the decks when you scrape out anything, especially on decks that have had grass in them longer than it should, look like mine. I'm not the world's best for let me set this stuff here. Yeah, I'm not the world's best for keeping everything maintained the way I should. Anyway, so when you scrape grass off of a deck, especially an older one like this that's upwards of 45 to 50 years old, you know, this stuff here, underneath there, when you take that off, because it's probably damp under there, because I don't think this was cleaned when it was put away years ago. Anyway, you end up with taking bits of rust off it with it, see? That's the grass on the top and the rust on the bottom. See that? Anyway, that is what I'm hoping to eliminate by putting the Pour 15 on. And from what I can see from that deck and the Massey Ferguson deck, I think it'll work, because it's hard stuff once it's on something, and it wants to go on a rough surface. So good and rough in here. And you can see some stuff over here. See that scale there? Look. There you go. There's your deck going. That's what happens. And every year you do that, then you're taking a bit of your deck with you, or with the grass. So that's what I'm hoping to kind of eliminate by using the Pour 15. Anyway, we'll get this cleaned up today, hopefully. And this has had a patch put over it here. This deck was patched up an awful lot. I don't know, I can't remember if I did it or if it was done when I got it. But there's a patch here, patch in there, patch over there underneath them wheels. There's all kinds of patches. And one here, and that's one there. So anyway, I have two more decks. One that's in pretty good shape, I think, still, because it was on Dave's favorite tractor, and it wasn't used a whole lot. So I think it's probably still a good deck. So if I end up not being able to use this one, then we'll be able to use it. And there is another one there too. And what else? Oh, there was some fix up here. You can see where there was a hole here. So I think I might have done that. That's my fine looking welding there, I think. I think I made a piece to go in there. Right there. That I went all around the whole thing. I made the piece to fit right around. So anyway, that's that, I guess. So I don't know what that's for. Somebody welded that on there. No idea. Anyway, there we go. So there's some rust there, see? That's what I'm hoping to eliminate. All right, I guess that's going to be good for now, and I'll get back to you as things go along. And there might be more videos this week, more than likely. Busy week coming up. All right, goodbye now.